What's good, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna try to have this video out in the morning. So good morning to all of my, especially East Coast side. Good morning. We have some amazing easy A's to look at. And also the fact that we actually have the Super Saiyan Super Kaioken Goku. The fact that they remembered him and the STR Paiku Han is insane work to me currently right now, just for the simple fact that I felt like these guys were never, ever going to get easy aid at any point in time, or especially for the Kaioken Goku, like they just forgot and was just like, we don't really care about Kaioken Goku. That's what it felt like for so long. So the fact that Omatsu, well, I don't know if Bandai came in there and slapped him in the back of the head and said, wait a minute, this form is kind of lit, and y'all not doing nothing with it. It gives me high hopes, because one of my most anticipated LRs in the game, and I've said it multiple times, is a blue Kaioken Goku. So if you're on the same page as me currently right now, and I'm like, they know this guy exists, we need to tell him that Kaioken, that the Super Saiyan Kaioken stuff, we need more of that. We need that. So I really hope that he's incredibly good. I purposely haven't looked at any other stuff besides the stats. Shout out Proton 10 milligrams on Twitter as well for the rainbow stats of these units, based not without any of the equipment and stuff like that. So shout out him for all of that. You can take a look at that right there, and put two and two together once you see what they're doing. So let's get into this one, starting with the Kaioken Super Saiyan Goku. Man, I'm so glad that y'all remembered him. I really am. I hope that he's incredibly good. I seriously do. So let me just do that. Oh, perfect. Now, all right, base effects. Ki +4, attack and defense 200%, high chance of evading enemies' attacks, randomly changing int ki spears. Randomly change int ki spears to ki spears. Oh, of another type. First of all, I thought that was an error for a second. I was about to be like, what the hell is we talking about right now? But it was a reading error on my part for a second, because I was getting ahead of myself. By the way, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're enjoying the videos, you're enjoying the content, all that good stuff. We're trying to get 40,000 subscribers. I won't say relatively soon, but it'd be dope. Maybe before the worldwide celebration, somewhere around there. I don't know. It'd be dope. But let's get back into it. So when receiving an attack, so he does survive KO attacks. I think he had that beforehand, but up to once within a turn. Oh, that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Okay, I can kind of see his use right there, especially in like the third slot. I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, it may not be, but in the third slot, if you know your first and second slot is good, and you're like, there's only one attack in the back, and you throw him there, he survives it. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Which HP is 80% or more, defense 100%. When HP is 80% or less, change ki spears physical to STR. When attacking with 12 or more ki spears, attack and defense 100%, and an additional attack and defense 50% up when HP is 80% or less. With STR or physical ki spears obtained, launches 2 additional Launches 2 additional super bro. For every STR or physical ki spear, okay, hold on. For every STR or physical ki spear obtained, attack 40%, chance to perform a crit hit plus 10%. For every okay, we're fresh off of some fan-made Dokkan battle cards, and this fool could get 4 super attacks so far. And he's getting, for every SCR or physical attack, 40% and a chance to crit hit 10%. If you nuke Okay, I won't be surprised if I actually see the showcases that have like a wild like attack stat. I won't be surprised on that. Now, with an AGL tech or int key spear obtained, guards all attacks. For every AGL tech or int key spear obtained, attack and defense 20% and chance to evade enemies' attacks 5%. To be quite honest, bro, if you're just trying to, damn, you got your options. I mean, at this point, but damn, he's really good. He's actually really good. Massively raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy while sacrificing 5% HP. Okay, I see it. Yeah. So 4, you're going to be sacrificing 20% HP, but I mean, you could get that back on the next rotation when he's not on it with your orbs and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but he's good. He's good. I don't want to spend too much time because I know this video will be probably really long of yapping, but that's pretty damn good, bro. Oh, let me, since I did widen this out a little bit, there's a rainbow stats of everything again, so you can see a clearer picture of it now, because I know it's sort of a little tiny there beforehand, but you can see it now. So looking at those stats without everything on it, man, giving him more attack and super attack upage and stuff like that, boy. And that's just if you want to build him offensively. So Pikkon Han, I'm expecting you to be good too, because you got another AGL one, and I'm hoping him and the Janemba are pretty busted. That's what I'm really hoping. Yeah, 100%. So let's see. I don't think the leader skill really matters all that much at this point in time. Now that we have higher leader skills and stuff like that, I don't think it matters. So basic attack and defense 150%. All enemies defense minus 50%. I mean, I'm not gonna get too like ooh with that, because again, in a lot of the harder events, you can't really get away with that like at all. So, you know, like some of the events that you can that won't have that, it's gonna be really good. But for the other ones, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So that's already 3 super attack potential with the hidden potential system. By the way, I have all these rainbow. You let me know if you have them all rainbow or not, because I'm pretty sure if your summons went any way sort of like mine in the dump sometimes, you probably got like all these units rainbow at this point in time, especially if you've been playing for a good little bit. So that's already a W. Just take that as a W right now. But for 4 turns from the character's entry turn, high chance of evade enemies' attacks. Okay, for every super attack performed, key +1 attack and defense 20%. I didn't have a cap. Oh, he's built for Festival of Battle. Hello. Chance to perform a crit hit and chance to evade enemies' attacks 10% up to 50%. Okay, he is built for Festival of Battle. All right, I like that a lot. I'm liking this Pikkon Han a lot. When the target enemy is in the following attack down or defense down status, attack 100%, which again, depending on where you're at right now, especially in the Festival of Battles, you're probably not going to be getting that, especially later on. Actually, I don't think really all that much in that. Before receiving an attack within the turn, damage reduction 50%. Okay. When all allies attacking in the same turn are other world warriors or tournament participant category characters, attack and defense 100%, chance to perform a crit hit and damage reduction rate 20%. Damn, all right. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Wow. So he's getting the 4 super on there as well too, with the category there. Wow. Okay. Has he got massively? No. Okay. So he just got raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. He's really good too. I still think the Goku might be better than him right now. like I said, I could be wrong translating from in-game to paper, but that Goku is pretty nice. Him, I mean, I guess they're pretty much going to be Festival of Battle cards, really, to be quite honest, because we're definitely going to get more of Festival of Battle stages and stuff. So they're definitely going to have some use going forward. It's going to be really interesting to see how far they get pushed out. Now, the meat and potatoes of this is the actual Dokkan Fest here of Janemba, which I'm highly excited for, because there for a while I was actually using this guy when it came to sort of I want to say Ultimate Clash and stuff like that. I was still using him every now and then. For a good little bit of time, I was using him when I was doing like type in those, like type advantage for the fights. So I'm interested to see where they go with him and how good he actually is, because I'm really hoping him and Pikkon are just destructive, like legitly destructive. So corroded body of mind, category 3 key 180, or extreme class 3 key 130. Okay, so does that still say the same for the extreme class? Interesting. Very interesting. So basic effects for basically fat Janemba. So body shaming Janemba out here. But basic effects: attack and defense 180%, guards all attacks, damage reduction rate 50% up. Extreme class allies key +2 and attack and defense 30%. I hate to go on tangents every now and then, but I am so looking forward to when we actually get an all types or another super or extreme type leaders. And also, man, I really do. And I hope we do get type leaders as well too. At like the 200% and stuff like that, or even 220. I really do hope that they release like some LRs that are like 220 for the type at some point in time, because I still think type would be insane to run in 2025, 2026 and going forward. I really do. Even at the just base 200% or even 180 at this point would be crazy for type leaders. Like, you could get away with so much with all the support that's thrown in with units and stuff like that. You could easily make up and more a lot of the sort of attack and defense that you're missing, and also with, you know, key going crazy and everything. Like, you could make that up. It's just that HP wise you won't be able to make up really, unless you just make everyone with skill orbs with nothing but like HP up, then you could possibly get away with it a little bit. But I truly do think that would just be insanely fun busted to run on that one. I'm really hoping that happens, because when I see the extreme class allies or super class or all types and stuff like that, or all allies getting crazy amount of just nothing but support, I immediately go, yeah, throw all these characters in together and it would just be insane. Like that tech, like the tech cell, I think second form cell, that is I guess the type supporter leader, like him getting well, he won't get a super easy, but him at his easy A right now, like on another leader of like 180 or 200 with just them two on a rotation and all the support that you're getting there, or even have Kid Buu with him and then somebody else that's giving out rotation, that's giving out support, that does crazy numbers as well. Insane. With 3 or more type key spears, okay, so tech key spears, corroded body of mind, or uncontrollable power category allies, attack and defense 30%. Yeah. So him on the Broly team and a little bit more support as well. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So that's already 3 there. 1 or more rainbow key spear obtained, defense 150% and damage reduction rate 30. Damn! With 1 rainbow key spear, this fool's got 80% damage reduction? Bro, what the hell? For every attack received, attack up to 100%, 20% up to 100, and damage reduction rate 5%. No, okay, so no less than 50%. Okay, so that's a sort of quick buff or debuff that you can get out of that. But you know, I see what they're doing there, but that's tough. That's tough. The super attack raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. Now let's get to Super Janemba, because I'm expecting Super Janemba. He's got to be good. He's got to be good, because it seems like after all them attacks, that Janemba, base Janemba, is probably not going to be all that suitable and getting thrown off the rotation, especially if he's getting hit quite a bit. So you're gonna throw him off. But let's see this. So basic effects: attack and defense 200%, randomly changes key spears of a certain type to 1 type of key spear, changes key spears AGL to rainbow, guards all attacks, high chance of evading enemies' attacks. Okay, so there's no drop off with all that at that point. 3 or more type key spears, so tech key spears, attack and defense 100%, so that's 300% attack and defense, and launches an additional super attack. Okay. So with 1 rainbow key spear obtained, chance to evade enemies' attacks plus 30%. Before receiving an attack within a turn, damage reduction rate 30%. Okay. And after evading enemies' attacks, perform a crit hit temporarily upon the character's next attack. When attacking with 12 or more key spears, attack and defense 250%. Greatly raises, okay. All right. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage. I got mixed feelings on him. Like, after reading that, I got mixed feelings on him. I don't know if that's a fumble. I don't know if that's a fumble or not. I'm gonna have to see in person, but on paper, it kind of feels like he might be a little bit of a fumble. Like, he might not be as tanky as I'm thinking he's going to be after all his super attacks and all that stuff. Again, I'm gonna have to reference here. He does have 22,000 HP, 21,000 attack, and only 13,000, almost 14,000 defense. I mean, him and Paiku Han are putting up LR numbers, real talk. But I mean, it feels like there's a lot of room left for like a super easy A. Like, they didn't want to be like, you know, they were just like, all right, let's cut back a little bit, because in you know 3 or so years we're gonna give him a super easy A. I don't know. I hope now I'm kind of worried about Paiku Han, because I'm really hoping Paiku Han's like really good, because I actually like this unit, and he's got a really good the Ghost Usher from his active. So I'm really hoping he's good, because that could be useful, especially when you know how many units that you currently have that have sort of like the Ghost Usher effect, like on a team, especially movie heroes with all the like dodging this, like canceling out that, like attacks towards them, and then, dude, yeah, you probably see where I'm going. So Connected Hope 180, and then Super Class 3 Key 130. All right, so let's see what we're getting into. So basic effects: attack and defense 200%, high chance of evading enemies' attacks. Super class allies, okay, 30 for 7 turns from the character's entry. Defense 200%, guards all attacks for 3 or more AGL key spears obtained, because it's type. Otherworld warriors or Connected Hope category allies, attack and defense 30%. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack for 1 or more rainbow keys per obtained, key plus 4, chance to evade enemies' attacks 20%, and seals the attacked enemy's super attack for 2 turns. Ooh, 2 turns. I forgot about that. Attack and defense 200% when attacking with 12 or more key spears. He's got like for 7 turns, he's gonna have 400%. Like right off the bat, he's gonna have 400% defense and also guard. I would assume after super attacks and stuff like that, that should be pretty high enough to get you by for a little bit. And then again, if you're building and stuff like that, you see where you can go. But man, that drop off is gonna suck because after those 7 turns, like anything, like even in like battle hard and stuff like that, I think he'll be somewhat okay. I feel like in the second slot, not the first slot. I don't think the first slot really. It probably like the second slot, but and obviously third slot. But I don't know where would y'all put this unit? Like so far, currently right now, like what slot would y'all be putting a lot of these units in? Because I'm curious to see what a lot of people are going to say, judging by the kits and stuff currently right now. I'm very curious to see this. Like super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack. And the other, yeah, should be the unit. So this will, oh, excuse me, the active right here. Oh, is it? It's not right here. It's got to be up. Yeah, there we go. Greatly raises attack and defense on the super attack effect. Greatly raises attack and defense, causes immense damage to the enemy, and attacks effective against all types, and greatly lowers attack. So I'm pretty sure that active, yeah, for man, you got to have like a Goku or something like that on the team or whatever. Or I think it's like, what is it, like the Goku or the Vegeta or something like that? But man, I feel like I was more excited for these two, to be quite honest. Like I'm not excited for the Janemba and the Pikkon AGL. I just need to see how I'm really going to use them, how they're really going to deal with a lot of the like harder sort of content and stuff like that, because it seems like they might be safe for a little bit, and then after that may not be. And let's not even get started on Festival of Battle when you get like past Super Saiyan 4 Goku like by himself and stuff like that. Like then it's really going to be a problem. But if you're stacking and stuff like that, these guys, I feel like I don't have that problem with all that much, because they should be able to stack, especially the Pikkon. I feel like they're in a way better, and they might have more longevity. Maybe, I don't know. I could be tripping. I could be tripping, but it's just what it seems like based on what I'm seeing currently right now from their kits. It just depends on how they really translate when we get like showcases and stuff like that and get our hands on them ourselves. But that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm tripping or not. Let me know. But other than that, have an awesome day / night, and I'm out. Peace.